Look at this. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a tin with a pineapple on that says Kit Kat. Very, very kindly sent to me from a Patreon supporter who got in touch on my Discord server, which is now open to everyone, and sent me this tin with not only potentially pineapple tart flavour Kit Kats, but some other ones in there too. I've tested Kit Kats before. They've done sort of wasabi flavours and things like that. I've been told what's in here is genuinely all good. So it's going to be a very, very good day. I'm not exactly sure entirely where it came from, so we'll just go Asia. I believe these are available now, or they were available. I love this tin. Oh, look how neat that is. It's even got a price on it. This is $3.25 from Speedmart. That's where it was bought from. I don't know, 3 yen maybe? Oh wow, we've got a lot here. I am gonna go for a big old run after this video. I've actually got some drinks. I've got 3 sachets of Kit Kat chocolate drink. Look at that. I think I might do that first, just to, you know, freshen the palate for our Kit Kat adventure. Oh, okay, and I've actually got some miniature pineapple tart ones, but a big old standard one like that. Very interesting to see that even the other side of the world now, Kit Kats are getting way smaller. You used to be able to use them as a raft. All right, so that is a big old sachet of powder in there. So yeah, Kit Kat drink, chocolate drink, signature Kit Kat taste. Oh my word. Hopefully you can see that there. It's got an image of a kettle with a mug and the sachet of drink. So no milk needed. So is there any milk powder in it? I've never really tasted a hot chocolate mix that I like where it's just add water. I always have to add milk. Oh yeah, I don't know how I know this, but it does actually say susu as one of the ingredients. And I'm sure that translates to milk somewhere. It probably doesn't. You alright? If you've never seen hot chocolate made before, it smells a bit mockery at the moment. And hopefully I don't make a mockery of this. Oh, it does. Oh my, why does that smell of wafer? It tastes of chocolate wafer, but it doesn't taste of Kit Kat. It's more like almost like a chocolate ice cream kind of vibe. I can't explain it. It's absolutely delicious. Oh, genuinely though, as we've just added water, that is one of the nicest hot chocolates I have ever had. And the really cool thing is I've got 2 more. So what a fantastic start. I might actually keep that on the side to keep me going. All right, so let's start with, this is a bar. Look at this thing. So it's a Kit Kat cookie crumble, and I'd imagine, I mean, they look like Oreos, but that is a big old weighty chunk. I'm not normally wanting to eat a Kit Kat with a knife, but I have got one here if we want to sort of see what's going on, because hopefully that's going to show you there. We've got like these lines where there's the wafer, but is that going to be cookie? So let's open this up. Oh, it's already part broken for me. Oh, and very bumpy on the bottom. There's actual pieces of cookie. Oh, quite a soft snap there. Can we sort of see the layers in there a little bit? Know you're serving 4 rows, which is that, is 1 serving. That actually seems like quite a lot of chocolate, doesn't it? So it doesn't say Oreos specifically on there, so we're just going to go for generic chocolate cookie. Oh my word, that is absolutely stonking. The weight of that as well. I don't think I talked about that enough. It's like weighty. You've got cookie and chocolate running through it, but it's those bumps there. It added like this extra texture, almost like these little boulders of cookie crunch. That is, as a bar for the first start, an incredible first stepping stone. I knew I'd love this video. Okay, so here is our next one. It looks like possibly matcha. Is that matcha powder perhaps? Loving the packaging. If you see a green Kit Kat packaging, you're going to jump to it straight away. But I'm really hoping if you can just see the colour of that Kit Kat there. It almost looks like a lizard in some ways. Oh, it's green. It's green. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. And again, on the back there, little speckles. Oh, that is really strong scent. Oh, a nice snap there. Oh, look at that. These lovely white centres on it. I'm not a huge fan of matcha. In fact, I used it for one of the first times in a video, well, the other day. Yeah, this stuff was blooming expensive. There you go, mate. Meet your brother for this bit. Let's have a little... Oh, gosh. Some people would absolutely love that. I am not one of those people. It tastes exactly how it should. You're getting like not so much of like the bouldery crunch from the cookie, more of like a sort of delicate crispness and slightly more gritty, which of course would probably come with powder like that. But actually, I got so caught up in the hype of this and the actual potential excitement that if that does look like that, then the pineapple one could do. I feel like we're building up to that moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had to eat it, I would. It's just that the flavour is so good on them. It just tastes so like it that I don't like it, if that makes sense. So my barrier ranking, that's probably the worst so far. But who doesn't want a green Kit Kat? So yeah, this next one, again from the Speed Mark, costing $3.25, is a Kit Kat Chunky, a raisin and cookie flavour. So these are, Chris, thank you so much. It's so nice to eat something like nice. I mean, portion control wise, maybe not so much, but I'm willing to take this mission. There we go. Ooh, it's nearly like an advert then, but you could imagine, yeah. But like if they did like the wasabi ones or other coloured ones, like in that bright colour, that would look even more amazing. But as for like raisins and cookie, I mean, yeah, that's a colour that you would kind of hope for. But I can't see any raisins in it. It's just literally layers like this. It's just a lovely even banding. So where are the raisins and cookie going to be? Because this could be disappointing compared to the other ones. We've set a high standard. Ooh, what? Where are you? It got the taste of the wafer, and then all of a sudden, it felt like the wafer itself turned into an actual cookie. It had the texture, once we got through that initial bite, of a chocolate chip cookie, but then the raisin flavour came through too. But I could eat that thinking it was just like a cookie Kit Kat. But remember this one, oh my gosh, I really want to eat more of this one too. It was cookie too, and it had those like visual bumps of cookie in it. That one was more secretive and hidden, but it really caught me out. I thought that was going to be rubbish, but the only thing I will say is maybe a bit more raisin in it. I'll try another bit. I don't know what's going on, but that bit in the middle, I don't know if it's wafer. Surely it's wafer. It looks just like wafer, but it's almost like there's a hidden recipe in it. When you bite into it, it suddenly goes, yeah, we're going to be cookie now. That's brilliant. Wow. Right, let's do these. Apparently, Kit Kat Bites. I'm sure we've had something like this in the UK, but I think they were actually more squares of just Kit Kat pieces. And they've got a new look. Not that I knew what the old one was. But actually, if we get, they're like little spheres like that with still that classic wafer look there. If we get that, that is going to look very good. But they don't feel like enormous. Ooh. So I don't know what the old look was, but they, I don't know, from the packaging I'm kind of disappointed. It's kind of turned into some sort of weird mash mix altogether, but I can't hate this, surely. Ooh, good crunch. Yeah, that is just a Kit Kat in mini bite-size pieces. No different, tastes exactly the same to a UK Kit Kat, so hopefully that's answered that. I don't think I've got any other normal ones left. But yeah, we didn't get, like obviously the Kit Kat Chunky just a minute ago, we didn't get that look. I mean, yeah. But hey, I don't hate it. We've got another chunky to look at, and this one is sort of cookies vibe too. However, this one is cookies and cream. I'm trying to think what my dream flavour custom Kit Kat would be. I love the idea of a pan of chocolate one. Oh. And this is going to sound really weird if there was a savoury one, because they do have some savoury ones. I think as an English person, like roast dinner. Like the horseradish, because like, you know, it'd be like the wasabi vibes. But if you could somehow get like roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, we need to try and make that happen. And anyhow, if you've got a flavoured Kit Kat that you would genuinely like to see, let me know down below. I'd love to find out. So here we go. Oh, you're fairly intact. And the writing again says Cat Kit, all that sort of stuff. Oh, what a lovely snap. And yes, indeed. Look at that lovely colour. Oh my word. Very good crunch. What? That tastes like a vanilla ice cream. The chocolate in that one is insanely chunky, by the way. Look at that wall. But it feels like with that one, the cookie didn't magically appear. It was almost like it was in crumbled pieces, possibly in the chocolate. But the actual vanilla flavour seems to be dominant with the wafer. It was kind of like the wedge in the middle was pure vanilla, perhaps hence that really strong smell, and with it tasting a lot like an ice cream. But the cookie seemed to come from the chocolate surrounding it. Yeah. Like the complete reversal of the cookie and the raisin one. That one literally turned into a cookie with a bite. That one was vanilla ice cream with cookie like in the chocolate. So good and extremely different. You clever thing. Oh, hi, it's Barry from the future here. I'm just filming another video. On Thursday, the 3rd of April, I'd normally upload a video, but that day I've been asked to go on the Twitch homepage. I'm doing a dedicated live stream over there for 8 hours from 11 AM till 7 PM. So this video is on the Monday. My next video would normally be on the Thursday, but because of that live stream slot, I'll actually be uploading the new video on the Friday. So maybe you can make it. Head over to Twitch if you wish. It's going to be a long day. This is something I think I'm going to personally be extremely excited about. Chunky hazelnut pieces. Or if you excuse my French, croustillant or noisette. Apologies for the translation there, but that's literally what it says. But look at the size of that hazelnut wanting to be sliced open, and that is what we are going to do. I did French at school, but they never sort of examined us with KitKats. Look at you, you speckly thing. Look at that. And with that, we can see, oh, we've got, like, you can see the nuts are all surrounded in the chocolate, a little bit like our chunky vanilla cream one. And the wafer just looks standalone. If they've managed to fuse the hazelnuts in between that wafer too, they look a little bit too big to actually be wedged in there. Oh, I'm gonna go for a proper stick. That's what I'm calling them, right? KitKat sticks. Mmm, soft. Oh. That is very, very good. Stonking, in fact. My mind is blown because I think why I like those hazelnut bars is secretly, I think it makes me feel like I'm having a Ferrero Rocher. And Ferrero Rochers have been, they're expensive, right? Pretty luxury, but I just love, Ferrero Rocher I think is my complete perfect chocolate. That is incredible. It is a Ferrero Rocher on a KitKat finger. Stonk. All right, so this is a pink KitKat and it is strawberry flavored. It actually has something to do possibly with Candy Crush. I don't know if this is like a limited edition Candy Crush one because you've got like the actual candy pieces from the game next to the KitKat logo, quite dominant. And back for details. Oh, you've got to scan the QR code to play it. So will this work if I, this is ended up into like a sponsored, if I show you that, if you scan that, it's up to you. In fact, why don't I scan it right now? And I'll tell you. Let me be the first to scan it for your safety. Bear with me. Oh, it's trying to open a Nestle website. Oh my gosh. You cheeky things. It literally links to the app. Like if maybe that competition's expired, like, well, okay, once that's up, we'll send all these QR codes to your app. That's genius. I should just wear a t-shirt with a QR code sending you to random places. Maybe I'll stick a random QR code in now. Look at this. It's just like on the packaging, it's sort of like pink and speckly and polka dotty. It looks like a birthday cake KitKat. Oh, it's very fragile. I mean, I would probably say that doesn't smell immediately of strawberry. It just smells of something like nice, like a perfumed fruity thing. Yeah, it's not bad. And again, in the middle, it should not be any sort of chocolate. Yeah, look at those. Look at those. Very soft. Okay. I mean, it's very hard to make strawberry be like too strong without there literally lacing jam in it, which I think if I made it and it was possible, that's what I would do. Like literally run a bit of jam in it because that lasts forever. And like obviously they do Biscoff ones in the UK, so it could be possible. This is probably not one of my most favorite ones. It's probably like a white chocolate base like the tea one was, but the flavor is milder and like, I don't know, it's not as appealing and maybe it might just be a personal thing. I quite like strawberries. But I just tend to find that when you have something that's strawberry flavoured, it's not always like that nice. But it certainly looks really funky with those different rows there. And I absolutely love the speckling. Like the KitKat sign just stays strong in there. It's probably the like most intact one out of all of it. But I think I'm disappointed with it because I bit into it and I was like, yeah, it's not strawberry like that. But I think I'm going to give it some slack because it is one of those things that could probably like, you could associate a few different flavours and scents with it. So it was all right. So yes, it's time for the finale. Trying the pineapple tart KitKat. And I gotta say, look, if we get that, that's gonna be so good. It looks like it's actually two-toned in color. Look, with like the yellow part on the top still speckly and then like a brown base. Is that type to like visually represent a tart? I've never had a pineapple tart before. Singapore and Malaysian pineapple tarts. I've just put on the screen there, look at that. Like they look more like just like a biscuit with like a pineapple jam dolloped on top. I was envisaging more of like a proper sort of tart, like not cheesecake based vibe, but like part of me, like I love the design on it, really wants to make that now. But hey, I just wondered, like, come on, before we do this, what is it? Are we cloning something? Oh, there's another version with like decorative hashtags on it, so you could maybe play noughts and crosses. Hashtag pineapple tart. Come on, let's do it. The pineapple tart Kit Kat. Look at that. Pineapple tart flavour with flavour spelt like the UK way. But it's this sort of circular, is that it there with the filling? A slightly different version to the images we just saw on the screen. Obviously, I've not looked too much. Maybe that's another way of presenting it. Like it's a whole sort of like cake with the pineapple in it. But then it wouldn't be a tart, would it? Yeah, it'd be like a stuffed cake. Anyhow, I feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory here. Let's open this up. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's ripped in two. It's perfectly split. Oh, I think I can see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You wonderful, wonderful looking thing. You remind me of a giraffe. Look at that. That is some serious, serious effort there. It smells of pineapple. It's got the stripes down it, and I love that brown base. Certainly not like the standard Kit Kat. Let's have a look. Oh my word. It's almost like Candy Crush have said, look, we're going to pay extra, but we want this like cut like really nicely. Look at that. The breakdown of it, the build up. You've got those fantastic colours there, and there is that sort of darker area. So is that chocolate? Is that the tart? Flavoured wafer in confection and milk chocolate. It doesn't say anything about pineapples. Just the one. That is pineapple. What? They have absolutely nailed that. I can't really taste the tart in it. There's a mellow sort of delicate cocoa vibe running through it, certainly, but that pineapple flavour, I mean, again, it's not really like close your eyes and it's like you know, the strawberry one, like it could be like this. It's not too close to resemble like another tropical fruit, like a mango or something like that. It is quite clearly like really strong. Yes! Oh, that is so good. I love pineapples so much. The only thing, oh, I've got two more of these, brilliant. Just realised that. The only thing I would do is maybe like have like a really strong flavour to dominate it. If you just want it to be a pineapple Kit Kat, it's insane. And tart in some ways, okay, if it's like a biscuit like that, it's done its job fine, but maybe like a mint or something like that. Like just like two like real contrasts of flavour, because then you can have like yellow and green. Oh, I tell you what, whoever works at like the flavour creation in Kit Kat, Asia particularly, quite a big area of coverage, probably has the coolest job in the world. And if somehow someone watching this video knows them, we really need to bring the roast dinner, limited edition UK one, come on, let's try and do it, to life. That would be insane. Because then someone overseas needs to do a video trying like, oh my gosh, look at this crazy British flavour, oh my gosh, tally-ho, cups of tea and all that sort of stereotypical stuff. What a journey. So before I go, let's just rank them. So excuse the mess, I've been a little bit busy, and apologies if this camera is slightly brighter, but it's quite fun to do the two camera setup for these so you can really see what I'm seeing. I think the drink is on a world of its own, and certainly as it segregates, I mean it certainly is right now. So that was delicious, and I think if that was in the chocolate category, it would probably be in the top two. So the worst one, I think, unfortunately, was the strawberry one. It visually looked incredible. I really loved the polka dot look on it and the vibrancy of the colour and the sort of perfume scent. It's all right. Didn't really have much of a crunch. It was okay. Next up is the Kit Kat bites. I thought these were okay, but like in the same way, I'm kind of like, Kit Kats already exist. Like, don't do little bite-sized versions of them. Stop like putting them into like packets and like charging double the price. And I mean they were good. The next one was this green Incredible Hulk monstrosity. But I want to give it a little bit of credit because that's just a personal thing that I don't really like. I like strawberries. The flavour in that was so good, which probably enhanced why it wasn't really my cup of tea. But again, visually, it did look really, really cool. It had a great texture. Next up was the cookies and cream. I really liked that. The vanilla scent in it as well. It was just nice and stubborn and chunky. That big wall of chocolate where the cookies were hidden in was fantastic. Really strong vanilla flavour. The next one, I think this is what we started on actually, wasn't it? It was the Oreo cookie clone, which really did have crumbles running through it. It was fantastic. And I'm actually going to put the Raisin cookie one ahead of it because it was not just the taste. It was like this actual experience, like as you ate it, where the cookie just it genuinely felt like I had a Kit Kat and then put a cookie in my mouth at the same time. I don't know how it did it. Like I say, the only thing was maybe like a slightly bit more raisin in there. But if they did a chocolate chip version, oh my gosh. clever. I thought that was really clever. So in first place, I'm kind of tied because I love pineapple. The one we've just seen was so good visually. I mean, look, it's just so cool, and the flavour was strong. It was so good. And ultimately, this tin from Chris, when it arrived, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And what a great day it's been. But I have to say, again, this is all personal taste. Yours might be completely around the other way. The hazelnut crunch one, just with big old wedges of hazelnuts running all the way through it that still had that true Kit Kat vibe in the middle. It was literally a big raft of Ferrero Rocher, which is not a bad thing, is it? Oh my word. Chris, again, thank you so much for sending this in. If you want to join the Discord, like I said at the start, you're more than welcome. It's open to the public, a nice little community there. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so for regular videos and in fact regular live streams now, which I'm having a lot of fun with. Ooh, the pineapple tarts could be brilliant for that. And of course, do check out the rest of the taste testing videos and hundreds of other videos on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, but it's fair to say, I'm nuts about this one. See you later. That looks absolutely beautiful. I feel like I'm doing like a TV advert or something. The most gorgeous Kit Kat.